Hi, I'm Andy.
I'm Alan.
And this is
Life on Mars.
Welcome to our channel. Goodness gracious, we're starting a YouTube. Can you believe it?
2020 is doing strange things.
We thought it would be fun to kind of start a YouTube. I've been on Instagram doing vlogging and stuff for a while, 2 years now, and then we just thought it would be fun to do a couple thing. And, we love chatting with each other. We love sharing our lives on the internet. So why not?
Might as well just add another platform to the group. So if you would, be kind, like this video, subscribe to our channel. We're starting off with VLOGMAS. We're going to be doing a different video every day through the Advent calendar leading up to Christmas. And then, of course, content after that, which is still to be determined on what we're going to do. But hey, just welcome to our crazy life.
Welcome. Hello. We're going to do some get to know us questions because you don't know who we are. Unless you're coming from my blog, which then you do. But anyway, we thought it would be fun to do little questions, chat a little bit, get to know us. Start it off with a bang. We live in Alexandria, Virginia, right outside DC. What we do for a living, Alan?
I work in sports media for a streaming company, and then I also work for our church, Old Town Community Church here in Alexandria, Virginia.
Little plug for their channel.
Yes, and every Sunday morning we're doing live worship online, especially amid the pandemic, online only. I am the primary media person within the church. I am essentially the producer of our live stream.
Some people don't understand what I do, but I'll try to explain it as best I can. I work for a large global nonprofit in Washington, D.C. It works on a variety of different topics: conservation, the environment, politics, all that kind of other stuff. We do lots of things. We have our hands in a lot of different buckets. But what I do is I work in fundraising, so I consider myself like a nonprofit fundraising professional. And I do what is called prospect research, aka professional stalking. Basically what I do is for instance, I would create a profile on a high net worth individual like Bill Gates, right? I could do a whole little profile on him. What money does he have? Who does he give it to? What is he like? Etc., etc. And then we kind of determine how much this person could give to our organization. So that's the kind of research I do. Super fun. Love doing it. Nonprofits are my jam. We met on Tinder. That's right. We swiped right, y'all.
We're a Tinder success story somehow.
We are. We swiped right in April of 2016. Yes. We had our first date a little bit later during that month. After we chatted a bit. Yeah, it was. Look at that. Love at first swipe or something.
There we go. There's the official tagline. Love at first swipe.
Something like that anyway. Yeah. We met on Tinder.
Yeah. So when we started dating, we dated for 6 months. Then I proposed. We got married about 11 months later.
Woo! Yeah, almost a year. Yeah. So
with that, got married. We're now married for 3.5 years.
Can you believe it?
Well, no, three years.
I was gonna say you're a little ahead of yourself there. It's not been 3.5 quite yet, but I mean.
Well, we're gonna go to 50 at least. So there's that.
At least, yeah. So it's been 3 years. Can you believe it? In 4 years since we met each other and got engaged. Okay, let's just preface this with I kind of knew that it was coming. I don't like to admit that, but I knew it was coming because we had got a ring. I had looked at things. We were ready for this.
I was obvious from every step of the way. So
Alan
it wasn't
cannot keep a secret from me at all.
I try.
It really is hard for him. I mean, again, I have a hard time keeping secrets from you anyway, so.
Yeah. I want to surprise you, but it's difficult sometimes.
That is true. It's hard to surprise me.
So we go down to Florida to visit my mom and my stepfather. And we were actually going for a trip that we were going to spend a week on a cruise. But then about a few weeks before we went down there, my mom and stepfather came up to visit us for my baptism, actually. That's when she saw the ring.
Yeah.
And Mom asked me, hey, do you want to go to Disney the day you guys fly in? And we talked about it. We said, sure. So where else to propose than the most magical place on Earth?
Seriously, I had never been to Disney before, so I was just pumped that we were actually going to go because I had never experienced Disney. Even though we were just going to go to Magic Kingdom, I was still really excited, and I was like, I'm going to go all out. Like, I have to wear a dress that looks like Minnie Mouse. I have to wear, like, shoes. I got to, like, get the whole ensemble going because I've never been there before, and I want it to be, like, the most, like, amazing thing ever, right?
And she made the outfit perfectly.
Yes.
So we get there, we ride a ride, then we go to the center square, Cinderella's castle.
So they told me, they were like, oh, let's go take pictures by Cinderella's castle, and then we can watch the parade that's happening. And I was like, oh, cool, all right, sounds good. So we grabbed like a Disney photographer, and we're taking photos in front of Cinderella's castle. All of a sudden, the photographer's like, okay, princess, can you close your eyes? And I was like, okay, that's a little funky, but I was like, oh my gosh, is this gonna happen? Like, this is happening right now? And then he was like, all right, princess, you can open your eyes. And when I did, Alan was on his knee. He says a bunch of beautiful things that I cannot remember exactly right now. But I know it said, I love you, and I want you to be my wife. So I was like, heck yeah, let's do it. And so yeah, that's what it was. I'm actually not wearing my engagement ring now, so I can't show them the ring, but I will show you in a different video maybe. My fingers got a little fat, so I can't wear it right now. Oh my gosh.
You've been thinking about this a bit. So.
A typical day. I feel like a typical day for us was like we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. Or like we just like went out to eat or something. And I was telling Alan that I wanted to tell this story because it's so funny. It's like very typical Alan. Okay, we were gonna go out to eat. And I was like, okay, go get changed, Alan. And he comes out and he's wearing orange basketball shorts and like bright orange basketball shorts and a bright orange shirt. And I was like, are you gonna go out like that? He was like, yeah, why not? I'm like, you look like a traffic cone. Like, you look awful. Like,
I would have been a traffic barrel just given my size, but I digress on that.
But seriously, he was like prepared to go out wearing like this god-awful orange color on both the top and bottom with like random flip-flops. I was like,
I thought your favorite color was orange.
It is, but not like that. Anyway, I told him to go change. He comes back with a light blue shirt on with those same orange shorts. And I was like, no. Try again.
Let's just say my fashion sense is not good. And it's only improved because I have her in my life now.
But it was so funny. I was like, really? That's what you're going to wear to a date? Like, I'm not worth more than like orange basketball.
Oh, wow. I'm just now hearing this part. But
seriously,
we were both comfy and casual. You were like...
I'm pretty sure I was wearing something cute, okay? Like, I always
look cute. You're always cute.
I know, but I always look cute, and you decided that was, like, what you were going to wear. I was a little offended.
Wow, this is coming out 4 years later.
No. You know I'm mostly kidding, right? So.
I know.
Okay, okay.
So,
Anyway.
typical date, we're usually, a meal somewhere out.
Yeah.
Maybe going to a movie or doing something
right.
around the DC area.
We haven't gotten to see a movie in so long. 2020 has ruined that for us.
It has. But
that's like a first world problem, though, so.
Yes.
We digress.
Well, we have plenty of Netflix and movies on all the other streaming platforms.
That's true. We do. Disney Plus is where it's at, man. Oh, he might join us on the couch. Come on up, bud.
Come on, Coach.
Come on.
There you go.
Okay. Here he is. Okay, behind me. Oh,
hey.
Hi, bud. So, okay, we have been wanting a dog for a really long time. And we just, like, had been applying to different adoption places and, like, applying. And everywhere kept rejecting us, and they just didn't have the dog that we wanted or anything. And then, finally, we saw him on the Fairfax County animal shelter website. And we were like, oh, okay, like, we'll put it in to, like, go see him. So we put a request in to see him. They finally let us. They're like, we'll schedule a date. You got to come check him out. Come have a little meet and greet time with him. So we did. Well, I did. You couldn't bring like more than, it was just me and Alan had to work or something.
Yeah, unfortunately I couldn't be there to see him.
Right. So I met him and another dog. But like Cody took a little bit to get used to me. He was kind of shy at the beginning. He still is like very wary around strangers. But once he kind of, sniffed me, figured me out a little bit, he came up and I just kept petting him and he just sat right down and let me pet him for like a good 10 minutes. And that's it. I was just petting him. And I was like, okay, I think this is our dog that we're going to come home with. So we filled all the paperwork, we paid for it and everything. And then I drove Kobe home. And Alan was like, okay, here we go, dog time. And we're like, yes, we're just gonna dive right into this. We didn't have anything. We had to go buy that night, go buy stuff that night. But he has been with us since September, and we love him to death. Okay, hands down. Okay, there's maybe like 2. Okay, 3. Am I allowed to give 3? Favorite? I can't give you like a top 3? Okay, French fries are my absolute favorite food.
Yes.
But then I would probably say coming in close second and third are like chicken tenders and pizza. I am a child at heart. Definitely.
Well, here's my favorite food. I am a huge sweet tooth. It is cheesecake. I can't deny it. Probably a close second is ice cream.
They are very good.
I just love food overall, if you can't tell. So I eat almost anything. It's hard for me to say I don't like something. After our sibling trip last year, going to Ireland, I would absolutely love to live there.
That is true.
So beautiful. Rolling hills, greenery basically everywhere. Dublin, Galway were both beautiful just to walk around in the city and take in just another country.
Yeah.
And enjoyed every second of that trip.
Okay, now you're making me think that I should live there. Well, we should live there. Yeah, I would say Ireland, or like I've always wanted to like go back. Took a trip to Jordan during my college years, and I think I would really like to go back there. Maybe it'd be cool to live there for a few years. Maybe not forever, but a few years would be cool to live in Jordan. Okay, this kind of like I feel like the top choice here would be in the mountains. Like, I love getting away from like everything and just like going in like the middle of nowhere and like cabin in the woods kind of thing. As long as there's running water, right? I'm not gonna try to like really rough it out there. Like, that's not I don't do camping things. but like a fun cabin, like, yeah, sure, I'd do that. And then I think close second would be like a city. I like cities. Like, beaches like are okay, but they are not where Alan and I thrive. We do not thrive in the heat. We thrive in the cool weather. Yes.
Definitely a more mountainous, out there area. That is my preferred location. Preferably a nice cabin that we can chill in.
Alan is a big sports person. I'm like a semi-there sports person. I like to watch sports, but I only like to watch my teams. Whereas Alan will watch every team play. I do not do that.
True.
And we are also rivals. Alan likes the Nationals. I like the Mets. We do not get along during baseball season.
Yes.
It's not very good, especially when they play each other. I get really upset. And then Alan makes fun of me because he thinks that I dish it out and I can't take it, which is probably true.
It's the 1st of December, so that means Advent is upon us. And Advent calendars. We got this one over here. We were gifted this one a couple of years ago by my mom. A beautiful wooden, traditional style Advent calendar. And so last year, in 2019, Andrea decided that she was going to do an Advent calendar for me. And do daily notes, maybe little gifts in there as well, and with some scripture. And so our tradition now is this year, it's my turn to do it for her. Yeah. And we'll just start rotating every other year. One person does it for the other. And so now we begin the 2020 Advent calendar for Andrea with day 1.
Let's just hope that he doesn't show me up and put all these amazing things in there, because last year, not gonna lie, I really put a lot of chocolate in there and it wasn't like amazing.
Well, I love chocolate, so that's perfect for me. You did a wonderful job last year.
Oh, well,
and I'm trying to live up to that.
Okay, so just gonna move this a little bit. I don't remember where number 1 is.
Day 1 is on the door.
On the door?
Bottom half of the wreath.
Oh, okay, so
right there,
number
the
1
doorknob.
is right here. It's kind of weird, like they don't go in order like some calendars do. It's like all over the place. This one lifts up. There's a little card. Ooh. If you know me, you know these are my favorite candy. Reese's is just like the best.
And she loves the shapes, so this is the perfect season, time of year, because, she gets a Christmas tree shaped Reese's.
So that's true. Okay, so on the little card it says Christmas is the sweetest, which makes sense because you get chocolate. It says this time of year is sweet, so have yourself a treat. Oh, he rhymes. And then the scripture is Isaiah 7:14. So Alan has this all pulled up ready. 7:14. Let's see. I'm like, my eyes adjusting here. Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. There you go. There you have it. That's the Advent for today. Day 1, December 1st.
Yes, stay tuned for the next 23 days.
I'm just still kind of blown away that it's actually December, right? Like
2020 has
2020,
simultaneously flown by and dragged to a halt, and here we are.
Here we are. We're so excited. We're glad you're here. Thanks for listening to our little chat about getting to know us. We hope you stay. If there's any other questions you'd like to ask us, leave them in the comments. We'd love to answer them for you.
Yes.
And yeah, sayonara. See you later.
Bye.
Peace.